Good morning, retail traders. I want to go over the indices this morning and talk a little bit about Apple and Amazon. Welcome to the Sneaky Snake Trading Strategy. Hit that like button and subscribe. Hope everybody had a good day yesterday. We're going to go straight into the SPY. So far we've nailed the breakout up to the 200 and then the pullback here on that 348.11, and we bounced up. It's been a red October, as you can tell. We had a new low this month, and we're nearing to the end of the month. We run into the 65 EMA and the 50 SMA, and we've held resistance at that catalyst. Right now we dipped down below the 51, so our major support level will be the 9. We popped out of the Sneaky Snake. We had a breakout, small little pullback to support. I've got two of them in here that we could count on at 377.87. Let me get this on to that. We got one resistance right here at, let's just say, 378. And then the next one will be this other candlestick down here right at 375.10 off the 9 EMA. If that touches and holds, we'll still stay bullish. That's the SPX. The SPY. We're going to drop down to the 1 minute. Same thing. If we hold that 375.10 today, that should be good enough. Resistance to break will be the 378, and then maybe bring it up to right about in here for your 380 for your final resistance to break, and then we could run back up to the top. Now, my idea, people might not agree with me, but Netflix and Apple were the two main stocks that fat cats were watching, and they were satisfied, I think, with the earnings from Apple. It did have a nice little pullback to my low support of 137.30 that I called in the room, right almost on the body of that candle right there. Just a little bit below it, 137.08. We had a 136 low off the wick, and we should be able to hold this support level. We'll bring it up to the yearly. Just have another look at it. This is Apple, same kind of pattern more or less. We did break the 200 SMAs, only difference compared to the SPY. And that low support, like I said, is going to be that 141 area. Where is that? Let me see where that is. I'll pull this up on the 20-day. Yeah, it was at 144.13, and that's right off the 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. If that holds, that'll be fine. You might find a better deal though if you have a little bit of patience. Wait for the pullback of 141.73. I think that would be an equilibrium here on the 20-day chart, 141.73. We're going to color that in red just to know that I'll be ready to take that trade once it hits it, if it does. But the major catalyst, like I said, was Apple and Netflix, and that'll kind of help the soul of some of them fat cat traders. That's just my opinion, and that's the way I've been trading it in a way for the last month. Nailed the Netflix trade down at the bottom when I called the knife. Held it for about a week. We had a real nice run off this 211 support level that I called out from the knife, and she ran all the way up here to right around 305. So this thing can settle back too, find support at the 378.72 area, or bounce off the 200 for a solid support. And that's only on the 1 hour time frame. I use the moving averages in the Sneaky Snake strategy, and I also play the trend, play in the channel, outside the channel, and under the channel. Looking for chart patterns as we go. Catching this knife was a real good trade right here. Pulled back just a little bit, and then boom. And then Amazon, AMZN Definitely knew it was going to come down. And we hit that low support that I called out in the room here at 94.80. We did have a low of 92 bucks right here, 92.19. And if that holds that area, we'll be fine, or we could double bottom at the wick. But I'm going to be watching this real close. Now I know that FANG stocks have not done very well at all. That's usually Wall Street's main objective there, and none of them have done well, counting Microsoft. Microsoft also pulled down to a 20-day double bottom. It could be a nice play from here, but I'm going to hold on it. We could hit this lower support down here on the bottom of this here tweezer bottom at 219, 220 area. But we do have a nice little candle here for a reversal back up to the upside. It bounced off the 50 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. So I'm going to be watching Microsoft real close today, see if I can run it back up to the 9 or to the 21. We've got to break the 51 to make it count. And that's it right now. That's right around 230.50. So definitely keep a good eye on Microsoft. SPX. I've been trading this every day almost. Beach trade. We did pull back to my solid support here. We'll see how it holds. If it doesn't hold, I'll take it off that next support level, and that runs right into the 51 EMA, and that's going to be right here at this top. We'll put that at 379194. If that holds, I think I can easily run it back up to the resistance levels that I have marked in here on this video. Bring it back up to the 9. But we're going to watch this real close today, see how the fat cats are reacting. I know they don't want this market to dip too much a couple weeks into the election, but these earnings really sucked in the tech industry. Facebook, I know a guy that made $100,000 on Facebook counting on his puts. And I know another guy that made almost $1 million, 700 and some 70,000. So hats off to Mr. Wall Street, ex-Wall Street, for taking that trade and sticking with his plan. And we've got the QQQ. Let me go over this on the minute time frame. The SPX. We're definitely at a support level. We'll see if this holds, and we could run it up to the 200 for a beach trade first thing this morning on the 1 minute time frame. Now I come in here every morning and I could be done with the job. Same thing happened yesterday. Beach trade, took it, pulled back right here and ran it up to a double top. I exited this trade twice. Exited at the 200 SMA, pulled back, got in it again off the 51 and ran it up to a double top and made real good money. The first part of the day I was in and out of here within an hour. Should have went ahead and just bought the puts the rest of the day, because that's the way this market's been. It's definitely a trend market, and the spreads are really high payoffs. I got into the SPX the other day, made almost $700 a contract. So there's definitely some good money to be made in this market right now. And the next one is the QQQ. I really like this stock here too. I've been playing the SQQQ and the TQQ with it. You can play them no matter which way the market is trending. Right now, it did pull back after hours to my 266.80, so I'm going to keep that support level. That's at the neckline of this inverted head and shoulders right here. Your first support will definitely be at 268.68, and your second one down here, maybe it holds at 266.80. Pull back, run it up to the 200, and get out of the trade first thing in the morning. And then we've got the SQQQ. If the market's bearish, take it bullish, run it up. If the market's bullish, take it bearish and run it down. And that's just the opposite with the TQQQ. One of the guys in the room pointed these out to me, and I've been trading them like a Dickens. Really enjoying how easy it is to trade these two stocks. All you got to know is which way the market is trending. So we definitely had a double bottom here on the TQQQ. I traded this my first time and made over 500% on this trade. I've only traded it a couple of times, but it's still a nice little trade to take. We're going to watch it definitely if it holds the support level of 18.99. I'll go ahead and run it back up. If it doesn't hold that, I'll run it down to 18.22. Or maybe to the neckline right here would be a better idea. Or the shoulder line of this inverted head and shoulders at 18.61. It's established a nice little support right here midway between that shoulder line, or this could be the shoulder line itself right in here. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that next support's right down here because I'm seeing these little touchdowns right here, and then it's held support off that level. So we'll see. If the market's bullish, we'll definitely run this trade up. If it's bearish, we'll run it back down at open to 18.61 or 18.22. Well, that's it for the Sneaky Snake trading strategy. I wish everybody a great day today. The strategy is based on being in the now, and I don't hold too much in the now because I already know what the now is like. We're definitely in a bear market, but the fat cats definitely don't want to hold it at these levels. And playing the moving averages and playing chart patterns as I posted here on the SPY. Well, not that one. That's my VWAP chart. That's another good chart to watch when you're in trades. Pull this up to the daily. It's all about me when I'm trading these, is looking for patterns and playing off them patterns. I'm still playing off these here candlesticks and off this Darvis box. We did break past the pivot point, and that was right up in here in this here channel. Right around the 380.14, and we did break out of it and hit them other moving averages. This is called the snake breakout, pull back, boom, to the upside of 410, back to the 200 eventually. Have a great day, retail traders.